Okay, so I think this is recording, hopefully. Okay, so here's my design. It's a quick video about design I thought about on the car ride home. So let's look at the field really quick. So here's the field, right? The end of autonomous, we're like right here, about, let's just say. Beginning of autonomous, we go into the material pile. We collect basically everything in there. Well, almost everything that we can hold. Um, and so this is the robot just into blocks modeling everything. The red is the drivetrain, the green is the intake, blue is the like the sorter slash intake, I guess. Gray is climber, and yellow is extension. So how this works, so this is what first of all, this is not the robot that me and Patrick were talking about. This is a completely different design. Um, so how it would work is that blocks would come into here, and then they would go into this conveyor sorter thing. And in that conveyor sorter thing, there would be a color sensor, or the driver would tell the blocks to go to either this side or this side. Um, so balls would go onto the left side, and blocks would go onto the right side. And they'd basically just get stored there. And what these yellow pieces are in there, they're very, very long extension pieces. So after we collect these all and it's being inserted into our robot, we're sitting like right here about. We're gonna extend the right thing, that's this one, that's with two cubes in it, and we're gonna get that lined up. And we're gonna take a little bit of time to get that lined up so it can feed right into here. Um, and then basically we're gonna dump that, and then we're basically once that comes back, or wait, yeah. So then when this is here, and at the moment it dumps, the one, the ball one, the one with balls, that's this one, will extend off of this side. So basically, one's gonna go in as the other one goes out always. It's always gonna be like that. The ball one, it doesn't really matter where we're lined up because anywhere on here we're good. The block one is the important part. So the right one always does blocks, and the left one always does balls. Um, and yeah, basically that's what we do. We extend, 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 and if we run out of blocks and balls, then we can just retract both, um, and just go collect some more, and then take a little bit more time to line up, then extend, extend, extend. Um, I like it better because we don't have the time lost due to um, due to we have to go back, since we're just there always. So that's pretty nice. It's basically depending on whether our robot would tip over when we extend. That's the biggest problem right now, and how fast can we extend. So with this design, I would say we use two motors on the drivetrain, four motors for extending, two on each, one motor for intake, and one motor for climb. That brings us to eight. Or we could do four motors on drivetrain, one intake, one climb, and one on each extend. Um, I'm not sure how fast. The main problem with this design is that what linear slides can we use that can extend the distance that we need? Um, let's see how far we actually need. Um, let's say we're going from like there. Let's be conservative, I guess. And we have to go to like, let's say here. Here we go. 58 inches we have to extend. So I don't know, we'd probably want a 60 or 70 inch extension thing. So it's going to be a lot of stages. Um, yeah, the biggest thing. Oh, also on this thing, I don't think we need a servo or anything on the extension thing. We're just going to do what Patrick said, which is that when we hit this piece or when we hit this piece, depending on if it's the block or the ball one, it will dump it would dump either the blocks or the balls out. So we don't need a servo. It's pretty simple. It's just an in cable and an out cable for each one of them. Yeah, and I think that would be it's a really fast method to be honest. We can probably go half of the cycle time that it would require for a other robot that just spins around. So please tell me your thoughts and goodbye.